To the river I am going, bringing sins I cannot bear.
My name is Pastor Sam Muhima, married of course. My wife is Mary, 4 children. I would love to take you around and see what God actually is doing in our ministry. Our ministry is also a worldwide ministry. We have churches in different places in Kenya, Tanzania, Congo. We have believers in Somalia. The pastor there was killed, he died. We have churches in all countries around us, and having this vision and reaching beyond, we believe in a ministry that is self-sustaining, and it's not just a talk, but it's a walk.
Cleanse me, come forgive me.
Okay, this is the church, Greater Grace Church. We came here in 2005. Right now it holds about 800 people, but we're going to have a balcony that will hold 200 people, and so it's a church of about 1,000 people that actually will be sitting in here. This is where we have our conferences, and nowadays our conferences have gone to 600 and 700 people coming from all our churches, branch churches. It's a great church, and people around come and we meet, and the reason why we are here is just to reach the community. This community there was a lot of witchcraft here, a lot of witchcraft up on that hill. On that hill there were about 52 shrines, but as we speak of now, there are no shrines on that hill. Why? Because God has done the imaginable, and so we thank God for the work that He's doing, and now people in the village are getting saved and coming to the church, and we thank God for that.
Come and cleanse me, come forgive.
So it's between the church and the orphanage building. We want to build a 5-story building. It's going to be a medical center. There is no medical center around here. You can walk 5 miles. You can walk 5 miles and you never see a medical place here. And so this is going to be a big project, 5-story building. The three buildings down, that is going to be a medical center, and then another level we are going to have the administration offices, and then we shall also have some rooms for the guests. And so this is a big project, and when this 5-story building is done and we have the medical center here, this is going to be an income generating activity that actually will be self-supportive, because in Uganda hospitals there is a lot of money coming in, and so this will bring in money to help other projects, and so that's why we are believing God that this takes place. This is our orphanage. We started the orphanage in 2001 when we were in Naklabi. Actually our ministry started in Naklabi, and then we moved here. We bought a land and moved here, and so this is our building, and we have about now 25 orphans living here, and but we would like to expand that. We would like to have about 100 children. In Uganda there are a lot of orphans. Number one, because of wars, and number two, because of sicknesses and AIDS and all of that stuff. And so that's why we have this facility for the children, and they are part of the church and part of the schools that we have here. We've been blessed by God to have this building. This is our high school. When children finish primary school, they come to high school, and this is our high school, and this is also an income generating activity. Some of our friends have been faithful and have supported us, and that's why we have this here. This high school is going to have about, we are looking at 300 children. This is also going to be a one-storied building, but first we want to use it the way it is right now. But if we have, if we put another floor, then we are going to have about 300 children here. And the education system in Uganda actually also is another booming system. And so we believe when we finish this also will bring in some money. And when it brings in money, the medical center brings in money, then we are able to support actually the orphans every year. We will be able to support the orphans, not looking here or there, but ourselves supporting the orphans. And we can have even more than 100 orphans. And so we have, this is from senior 1 to senior 4, but we have one classroom that is unfinished. And so we are believing God that we'll get money and then finish that. So, but we have 3 classrooms that have been finished. That's senior 1, senior 2, and senior 3. From the high school, where it's ending, to where that tree is, we are putting a kindergarten here. There's going to be a kindergarten, and that is, that is 1, 2, 3. That's here in Uganda we say there is baby, middle, and top. Yes. And that's what we are putting here. There are a lot of children around here that would love to be here, but we, with that, we've been able to make our own bricks down there. We have our own bricks there, and actually this week we are burning them. They will be ready, but we will need only money for cement and also sand, and then also roof, so that our children are able to use this place. And right there before the church, we want to have a restaurant, a ministry restaurant, where people can come and eat and also give in money. And also this is also an income generating activity. This will bring in money. And the reason why because in Uganda people are looking for jobs. There are no jobs. Our people will be employed here, and not only that, but then also again, as we have this project for the orphans, we want to keep on helping them. So this also will be able to bring in money to support the work here.
You can start.
What you are seeing here is the primary school right now, what they are using right now. You have from baby up to P7. They are using that, and others actually use also the church building. They go there. And so we are putting the block for the primary school here, from the bathrooms here, going down to where that building is. We are putting 6 classrooms for the primary. It's also going to be a one-storied building, and we expect about 400 children that will be here also. So you are talking about we are talking about 300 high school, and they talk about 400. We are talking about 700 children here, and if we have that, we will be able to really finance every activity that takes place here. And so the primary school is going to be here, to be there. And actually we are also, since we have finished the bricks for the nursery, this year we are beginning for the primary in the same place. And so we are also believing God for strength to continue doing our own bricks, and believing God for finances so that we are able to have these buildings. And when we have them, then you have a lot of children coming who are paying money, and then that way we support every activity that takes place here. We have, our ministry has a vision to reach different countries. Right now we are in Rwanda, we are in Congo, Sudan, we are also in Kenya, Tanzania. All of these Bible college students came and they started from here. But we also want to reach to every district, every part of this country. And so Bible college students come and then stay here, and then are trained, and then they are sent out. and so we would like to have also 3 classrooms for them here. We believe for a good kitchen thing. As of now, you can see how it is, but this is where we are going to build the kitchen that will serve the children and everyone here. And so from here to the tree where it is, that's where we're going to put the kitchen, right there. And this is where the children are going to be playing from. And these are the bricks that those are the bricks that you see that have been done by some of the orphans and some men in the church here.
Lord, I need to meet you there.
We bought 10 acres of land for farming. We want to put fruit trees so that our children have fruits. We want to put we want to have cows. We're going to have chicken. We are going to have goats, sheep, and all of that on that farm. And so we thank God for the provision of the 10 acres. If we have all of that and then dig, and we want to put maize, we want to put beans, we want to put nuts, and of course these are some of the things the children want. And so I mean, it's good for the children. And not only that, but then we're also looking at maybe selling part of that also to raise funds again for, you know, not only that we want to help the orphans here, but we would like also to be part of supporting other orphanages in Uganda and East Africa, because we have a vision to have orphanages in each country around us, and so this will help, and so that's why we are thinking of having that. And so that's the purpose of the farm. Number one is to have food for the children and the fruits for the children, but not only that, but also bringing in some money, and then we will be able to help other orphanages.
In these waters, healing mercy flows with freedom from despair.
Another project we are beginning in 2 years from now is the vocational school. In Uganda there are no vocational schools, but not many, and because of that there is shortage. I mean, that's why we have a program with employment and all of that. But the vocational school we are going to begin is to train our children, mainly the orphans, to have skills. And actually right now as I speak, the orphans, some of them are now doing the beads, the crafts, the beads, the money purse, the bracelets and necklaces and earrings, just from the papers. They know how to fold the papers, work on them very well, and then they make beads, very beautiful materials, as you are going to be seeing. And so that's part of the vocational school.
I am going to that river. Lord, I need to meet you there. Precious Jesus, I am ready to surrender every care. Take my hand now, lead me closer. Lord, I need